What a day. So we started early this morning. I stopped by Gigi and I picked up my tabletop and my old office chair. Things are so weird. It's amazing how things are just falling onto my lap. I used to work for Motorola, and when my department went from being Motorola or belonging to Motorola and went independently, we moved location and all the furniture was given to the employees. And I picked up my office chair because it was just so comfortable. But then I moved back in here, and the chair I didn't want to keep because I had the counter height tables. But now that I'm going back to a table, I was talking about this to Gigi, and she couldn't remember the chair, and I thought for sure she was using it. And lo and behold, she found it in one of her kids' room. It was just buried under piles of clothes. But there's my chair, and it's coming back to me. So the table that I had in Steph's room when she was a kid in high school doing her homework is coming back here, and the chair that I had in my office is coming back to me. And I think this is so strange how things work out sometimes, and all you need to do is talk to the right person and it just comes back. It just, you know, things fall into place, like I said. After I picked up the kids, we came back here with the table and the chair, and we started removing the TV, my little TV, which I reinstalled. I reinstalled the components in the living room with one of the shelvings that we took down, but I ended up having an extra TV that belongs to Xander in my bedroom that I never used. So we hooked that up. So I have what's that called? A living room with a TV for the first time in like years. Because I've always watched my TV in the studio, even when I was at the house. And then we took apart the big table, the butcher block kitchen island table that we needed to bring to my friend Danae, and that took us a while. It was a pain in the butt because the metal shelvings underneath were glued with foam adhesive, and they were so strong. We had to pry everything open. It was a hard job. And then we took down the shelving. One is going into to divide kind of like my kitchen to my living room, and one is I'm using it as a TV stand. I'm still not sure how I'm going to treat my table, whether I'm going to install legs underneath or whether I'm going to use the Alex drawers units that I have to stabilize the tabletop, like, you know, essentially just put the tabletop on top of that. So the units will act as support for the table. I did that in my previous place, like the interim apartment that I had, and it worked out really well. So maybe I'm thinking of doing that. So it's kind of like, it's funny, it's almost like going back to the previous temporary installation that I had. But that will allow me also to gather all my computer equipment onto the table. It's quite a large tabletop. There's a lot of holes in my walls, but I don't want to repaint. I'm not up for that. So I think I'm just going to clean as much as possible, remove the plugs or remove the anchors that I don't need, but I may be able to cover them up with existing frames, but I'm not there yet. What I want to do next is figure out the best way possible to install my table as quickly as possible so I can become functional. And I also need to finish decluttering. So day 3, we made huge progress. My place is an absolute mess. There's stuff all over, even in my bedroom. I might not have a video for tomorrow because I have a video conference call and I have to go to my class at night. And if I don't have time to finish my homework tonight, because I have a ton of it, I'll have to do that tomorrow as well. So I don't think there's going to be a video tomorrow because I don't think I'm going to have time to work on this space, and it's going to kill me because I just want to get it all done. But yeah, I might skip a day. Anyways, I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a super fun and creative weekend, and I will speak to you soon. Bye guys. Notice how I was gentle? That's because I'm too tired to go boop. Bye guys.